Eric A. Kimmel, illustrated by Mike Wohnoutka. Old Bear awoke from his winter sleep. He poked his nose outside his den. What was that? Something to eat. Old Bear's empty stomach rumbled. He shook himself all over and then lumbered out of his den to follow the delicious smell. Bubobrena took the last potato latke from the pan and put it in the oven with the others. Bubobrena was 97 years old and did not hear or see well as she used to, but she still made the best potato latkes in the village. Every year, at Hanukkah time, all her friends came to her house on the edge of the forest. How they loved those latkes. Bobobrena's always made plenty, but tonight she made twice as many as usual. Tonight was special. Tonight, the rabbi was coming. Bobobrena hurried to get ready. Just then, she heard a thump on the door. She opened it.
Rabbi, you're here early. How nice to see you.
Growled Old Bear.
Happy Hanukkah to you, too. Please come in.
Old Bear walked into the house.
I'll take your coat, Rabbi. My, how thick it is.
Bobobrena tugged at Old Bear's fur. Old Bear roared.
Oh, you want to keep your coat on? Well, that's all right. It is chilly in here.
Old Bear's nose twitched.
Thank you, Rabbi. How kind of you to say that. The latkes will taste even better than they smell.
Old Bear followed his nose to the oven.
Rabbi, I'm surprised at you. You know we don't eat until we light the menorah. That's all right. I know you were teasing. I'll light the candles. Will you say the blessing?
So then she starts lighting the candles, right? Bobobrena stuck a match and lit the Shema's candle. Then she lit the one for the first night. Old Bear muttered and growled.
Who has kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season? Oh, Rabbi, you say the blessing so beautifully.
Bobobrena sat down at the table. Old Bear sat beside her.
Let's play dreidel. We'll use these nuts.
Old Bear cracked one with his teeth.
Rabbi, you won't have any nuts for the game if you eat them.
Growled Old Bear.
Don't worry, I have plenty of nuts if you need more.
Bobobrena spun the dreidel. It stopped on the letter Kimmel.
I win!
Bobobrena swept the nuts into her apron. Old Bear growled. He's not very happy about not winning.
Don't be angry, Rabbi. It's only a game.
She tossed him a nut. Old Bear begged for more.
No, Rabbi, no more nuts. It's time for dinner.
Bobobrena opened the oven door and took out a platter piled high with steaming potato latkes. Old Bear sniffed the latkes as she set them on the table.
Do you prefer sour cream or jam?
Bobobrena asked. Old Bear growled.
Jam, I thought so.
Bobobrena smeared 5 big latkes with jam and stacked them on Old Bear's plate. Old Bear gobbled them down. Bobobrena laughed.
You should use a fork. You have jam all over your beard.
She wet a towel and wiped Old Bear's face.
I must tell you, Rabbi, you eat like a bear.
I'm a hungry bear, so I eat like one. I can see that, Bubba Braina said. Old Bear ate and ate until the latkes were gone. He felt drowsy. His head flopped on Bubba Braina's lap. Rabbi, you're sleepy. Who wouldn't be sleepy after such a meal? All the latkes are gone. It's time to go home. But before you leave, I have a Hanukkah present for you. Bubba Braina took a red scarf from her knitting basket and she wrapped it around Old Bear's neck. I made it myself. Old Bear licked Bubba Braina's face. Bubba Braina blushed. Oh, Rabbi, at my age. Old Bear shuffled to the door. He growled as he walked off into the night. Oh, good night to you, Rabbi, and happy Hanukkah. And then there's Rabbi at the door. Bubba Braina was washing dishes when she heard another knock. Oh, I wonder who that is. Shalom, Bubba Braina. All her friends stood at the door, wishing her a happy Hanukkah. Shalom, everybody, Bubba Braina said. How nice to see you. I'm sorry I don't have any more latkes. The rabbi came by and he ate them all. Oh, Bubba Braina, don't you recognize me? It was the rabbi. Oh, the rabbi couldn't have eaten your latkes, everyone said. He's been with us in the synagogue. Bubba Braina rubbed her forehead. Well, something strange is happening, Rabbi. I think there's an impostor going around. He looks like you, and he talks like you. He even has your beard. Just then the children cried, Look at the floor, bear tracks. A bear? And I thought it was the rabbi. Bubba Braina had to sit down. Soon she began to giggle. Oh, that was a very clever bear. Or a very foolish Bubba Braina. Oh, well. Let the bear have a happy Hanukkah. I had a happy Hanukkah too, and you will, dear friends. Bring me some potatoes from the cellar. Fetch my grater and bowl. Everybody has to help. You too, Rabbi. If we all work together, soon we'll have latkes for everyone. Deep in the forest, Old Bear slumbered in his den. His stomach was full of potato latkes, and the warm woolen scarf was wrapped snugly around his neck. Pleasant dreams, Old Bear, and happy Hanukkah. And then there's Bubba Braina's potato latke recipe. I'll pause it here for a second just so you can capture the recipe if you would like to try out her latkes. Latkes are really tasty if you've never had them. I would recommend trying them out if you haven't had them. So, all right. Good night. I love you.